Here are 5 things I did to get the Damascus tag in under 1 hour of in-game time. The 5th one is probably the safest way to do it, even if you just have a little bit of loot. But yeah, we even got the tag on the best looking character in my opinion. First thing I'm going to go over before we even get into the raids are the passives. You don't need them, but they'll definitely help you speed up the progression. Stuff like the wallet expansion so you can get more personal exfils. I actually don't have any of these really done except for the first one. Personal exfil discount so you can get them more often. And then finally you can get some of the contracts. I only have the supply just to get a little better loot. But one of the most important things for this is the increased exfil chopper speed. That's where you have to extract 100k at 10 final exfils. This will bring the chopper in like 30 seconds faster, so that's pretty important for this. Next thing is going to be the contracts, and which ones you're going to want to prioritize. The best one to start with, in my opinion, is the secure supplies. And if you have this one upgraded already, it's even better. You get a higher chance of getting a 3-plate and other goodies. But if you already have a little bit of loot, the second one I would probably prioritize would be a tie between the HVT and the hostage. Although the hostage probably would win over the HVT if there's no nearby extracts, or if you didn't have a buy or money to get a personal exfil. Next best would probably be the secure intel. I like this one, but I definitely gone to the wrong tower more than once, which will mess you up some. So be sure you hear the audio cue that you're at the right tower. Now we can finally load into a natural match. But before we actually move around, we'll do the third thing, which is planning. You can see where you are on the map by pressing Y on the keyboard, or whatever it is to see the squad missions for you. And then go over to map. This will help us plan out a route, what contracts we want to pick up, what vehicle we want to pick up, and what extract we want to take. Or if we even want to extract, or just do a hostage mission. Doing this will put us ahead of everyone else, so we can just do the contract and extract. And also giving us a better chance of not running into players. The fourth one is kind of a general one, and it's just movement. This is for all things in this game. The better you are with the movement mechanics, the faster you can get around. Using things like sprint, diving, and pulling your parachute to cover further distance, or just generally making sure you're using tac sprint whenever it's up. Also, you can make sure you have a gun in your hand that's faster than the other, or you can just stow it away if you can and use your fist to run faster. The better you are with movement, the faster you'll finish up these missions. So don't forget to practice this part of the game. It's often overlooked in this game, especially compared to Modern Warfare 2019, even though it's still super important. The last thing I use is Koshi. If you spawn next to a Koshi entrance, or if you want to go here instead of doing contracts, it's a little safer in my opinion. You can just learn the route to get through them, and get to the extract before anyone else can even open their door. The only thing I would say about this is it's kind of difficult with the AI, so you might want to at least have a 2-plate vest with some extra plates and decent guns. Also, I'd recommend you look for an extra battery and jumper cables in case the exfil spawns in the boss room. I normally take the Koshi entrance in Rohan, and I can show you the exact route I normally take. And yes, this does give you an exfil bonus. I'll show you at the end. So obviously right away, we're just going to be going through it normally. But once we get through the double doors, we're going to hit a right and then a left to another right as soon as we get into the control room. We're going to jump into the broken wall. And then I normally go into this room over here to check if there's any night vision goggles if I didn't get any already. Now we're going to continue along and jump over this box and then avoid getting hit by this sentry gun. Again, going through this hallway, avoiding getting hit by this sentry gun. I also like going into this room too in case there's any more goggles, like there is here. Now all you really need to do is kill a couple guys and then look for the battery and jumper cables if you didn't get them already. They're always going to spawn in these last few rooms, so just be aware of that. You don't have to go back very far to find them. I didn't have an extra jumper cable, so I opened the door and I went back in to look for it. And it's right there on the desk. Now we can leave the door, put our night vision goggles on, and continue to the elevator. This is the hard part about Koshi, is you have to call the elevator and then kill all the AI before they kill you. They're not very forgiving, so you just gotta be careful with them. If you have any other ideas to make this even faster, drop it in the comments below. Or if you want to see me do this on Vondel, or even on Ashika Island. I just know I enjoy the El Mazar experience more than both of those maps. And just like that, you can get your exfil streak up. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Later.